This time around, not the last time. This time around, you guys are hearing exclusively from me that the receipts are checking out. But if all the receipts are checking out that I'm going to put out, R. Kelly may be innocent.
And for that girl backstage, make it publicly clear, never mind who you thought I was, I'm Rick James, bitch.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
R. Kelly.
We already know.
R. Kelly. Who that? What's the
Like the Fourth Amendment, the 14th Amendment is equal protection under the law. Still,
100 ENT YouTube exclusive.
everyone must have a fair process. There should not be a selective version of the Constitution.
You're right.
Due process when it comes to going to trial. The law is not some song they can just remix to satisfy their agenda. And no matter what some people may think or believe about R. Kelly, they're entitled to their opinions. But I want people to remember this. Our constitutional rights are supposed to look just like their constitutional rights. Our due process is supposed to look just like their due process. Equal rights are supposed to look just like equal rights, meaning equal.
Yeah, they're not supposed to alter them because you're a celebrity.
Right. And if all my rights and due process can be violated, and R. Kelly can't get an equal protection due process under the law, who can? Now, here are all the facts. These are facts. Back in 2019, 4 years ago,
I'm listening.
my private jail records, my phone calls, emails was accessed illegally 153 times by an unauthorized BOP disciplinary hearing officer, whom the government is identifying as Officer A.
So this was a wiretap.
A wiretap?
It was a wiretap.
No.
You said, what was it?
No, she went on a computer and she took them off the computer. This was before I had ever gone to trial. But while I was being held at the MCC in 2019 in jail, the BOP Officer A was illegally accessing all my phone calls and emails, and she was doing it for 6 whole months. Officer A, she also scanned 12 pages of my restricted jail records. She tore off every corner of every page where the dates and times would have been. And then she sent it to her own personal Gmail account.
Oh, that's where it went wrong at.
Right, that's exactly. But she didn't stop there. Officer A then sent all of my jail records to a blogger named TASHA, who stated out of her own mouth that she shared my jail records with federal witnesses in my New York and Illinois case. She said it out of her own mouth, and it's out there on the podcast and everything.
So we were in Chicago and we met with R. Kelly's people. We met with Kerry, we met with his old management, and we also met with his recent management. And let me tell you this. The that they had to say and the receipts behind it, it was so much information. I couldn't even sleep that night. I couldn't sleep. And the sad part about it is, this time around, not the last time. This time around, you guys are hearing exclusively from me that the receipts are checking out. But if all the receipts are checking out that I'm going to put out, R. Kelly may be innocent. Yeah. So much so, I took down the video that I did on the so-called enablers because I got that information from Angelo, Tim Savage, Cash Jones. Who else? Who else gave me that information? It was so many people. Lisa Van Allen. Yeah. Here's what I'm going to say. The people that gave me information about R. Kelly to spin their narratives have already been discredited. Tim Savage. D'Angelo Clary. And that ain't even daughter, my nigga.
Now, Officer A violated policy and procedure, but once Tasha K sent those jail records of mine to federal witnesses, it became federal crimes. And Officer A became an accessory before the fact. Aided and abetted Officer. She aided and abetted Tasha K. Officer A provided the tools for Tasha K to commit the federal crimes because Tasha K wouldn't have had my jail records to show federal witnesses if Officer A didn't give them to her.
Now, my question to you, R, is these things we talking about, do they have an effect on the charges that you have?
Absolutely. Because in order to have charges, you have to have witnesses, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you can't have a witness up there that's been seen 6 months worth of lovey-dovey conversations between you and your girlfriend, and the witness is up there is your girlfriend too, and she's pissed off because she done seen all of this stuff that the big BOP provided Tasha K with. Tasha K went and showed it to her, can't she?
Nope, you're right.
That's called a tainted witness, ain't it?
Definitely.
Where she wouldn't have seen those conversations and emails between me and my other girlfriend. I mean, should I be in here 30 years because I was being a player?
Nah, definitely not. And I tell people that. I tell people all the time, I said, listen, every state got different laws. And whether it's distasteful for your own personal reason, if the law stipulates and states that they can consent themselves at certain ages, that's just what that is. Like, shit, that's the law. New York is 17, Jersey 16, Cali 18. I mean, different spots is different things.
Yeah,
This call is from a federal prison.
But not one state in America and nowhere else got a law that puts somebody in jail because a witness is tainted and a girlfriend is mad or a guy's being a player because he got 2 girlfriends.
No, you're right about that.
And they shouldn't be on the stand. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish it up, and it's all good. But she aided and abetted. Okay, if they got you dead to the right or whatever they call it, then you shouldn't need a tainted witness that's been shown 6 months worth of jail records. You know, you don't need that. But that's what they needed, and that's what they did.
And they knew this, though. They knew this.
Absolutely, because here's the deal, bro. Hell, I'm going to go off this paper. Hell with the paper. So here's the deal. 2019, this was reported. There was a search warrant done on this BOP officer, A. She was reported doing this in 2019. Now remember, I was in pre-trial. I hadn't even gone to trial. This lady was reported to the point that they did a search warrant on her computer, her laptop computer, and found out that she indeed did this.
Okay, y'all, the rest is going up on YouTube. This is a 100 ENT exclusive. We're not going to give it all to you. Check us out on our YouTube page. We'll give you the rest, okay? But I'm about to mute up and listen to this call. Y'all go ahead.
You already know.